Welcome to Adult Autism with William. I'm William O'Flaherty. When I was diagnosed with level 1 autism in February 2024, I didn't know what I didn't know about the beliefs in the autistic community. Take, for example, what I just said, diagnosed with level 1 autism. I could have said I was diagnosed autistic instead. This is known as person-first versus identity-first language. An example of person-first language is person with autism, while saying autistic person is using identity-first language. Because I also struggle with dyslexia, I have difficulty remembering the difference between the two. Personally, it doesn't matter to me if I'm called an autistic person or a person with autism. In fact, from what I understand, it is best to ask the individual what their preference is and go from there. Next, I learned that for some, it is offensive to use words or images you saw in the last 3 slides. Specifically, the puzzle piece and the word disability. The latter topic is too large for this video, so let's consider the puzzle piece. The puzzle piece for many suggests something is missing or that the condition the person has is puzzling, and it is strongly associated with a group many autistics disagree with. The alternative is the infinity symbol. This symbol is said to represent autism as a spectrum in many ways, among other things. Another major issue, or at least for some, is awareness versus acceptance. Briefly, some view awareness as not going far enough. One must not just be aware, but accept and embrace autistic people. Obviously, you need to be aware of something before you can accept it, so acceptance is greater than awareness. However, I'm not so sure in 2026 there is enough awareness of what autism is to achieve acceptance. Additionally, I believe this is a false dichotomy, and so it is okay in a sense to go for both awareness and acceptance. Let's consider a few more sensitive topics, at least they are sensitive or controversial to some. How do you compare or contrast the levels? Check out my video for details on each level if you are unfamiliar or need a reminder. There's a link in the description. Do you say level 1 is high functioning, or share requires support, or say something similar? When referring to level 2, I've seen the recommended language as requires substantial support. How would you describe it? Then for level 3, do you say lower functioning or use the recommended wording of requires very substantial support? How about colors? For autism, do you advocate for blue or red, or does it matter to you? I don't have a strong opinion at the moment, and that may be because of my struggle with dyslexia, as I had to look it up to find out why there is a disagreement among some. The color blue was adopted by Autism Speaks, a group whose views on autism are controversial to many. Red instead came about as an alternative. Blue is said to symbolize calmness, understanding, and acceptance. Red is said to have been picked to highlight passion, energy, and strength, qualities autistic people embody. What do you think about this or the other issue I've mentioned? Tell me in the comments and let's start a conversation about them. Tell me what you think about those topics. I'm William O'Flaherty. Thanks for visiting my channel. Please consider liking and or sharing this video. Also, feel free to comment and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and watch other videos.